Yes. Are you ready? All right, it's 9:30 a.m. on the 20th day of May, Monday morning. We'll bring this special session of Somervell County Commissioners Court to order. Let the record show Jeff Harris, Richard Talavera, Danny Chambers, Tammy Ray, and Wade Bush are all present. Item number 1, discuss take action on grant funds owed to promoters of events at Somervell County Expo. Maybe Bella will be back by the time we get done with this. Maybe she won't, because I don't know how she wants the invoices to expend if the court votes to expend the money. Okay? All right, it looks like to bring us current up through May 12th of this year is $32,520. That's for 4 of 23, April of 23, July of 23, Chris Neal Future Stars calf roping 2023, and I've got copies here for these folks. They sent their paperwork back, and we've got some that's coming up this year that they sent paperwork back that they signed and turned back into us. Folks on our end never did sign. The facility manager or bring it to me to review and sign. But the ones that's coming up, like the one we just had in May, the 8th, we got 45 days to get the documentation to the state, so maybe we will get reimbursed. Let's see here, $10,000 for the Chris Neal we have received for the 2023, so that one will be no problem. It's this other money that we need to expend, the $32,500. Dirk Webb, Ultimate Calf Roping for April of 23, he's owed $10,000. He received his $5,000 hosting fee. For July of 23, he's owed $10,000 grant plus the $5,000 hosting he was promised he never received. Then the event that just happened in May the 8th, he was promised $5,000 hosting fee, which we hadn't allocated to pay, so that's why we're here today. That brings Ultimate Calf Rope and Dirk Webb to $25,000. Chris Neal is the one we did receive, the $10,000 for the 2023 event. Graham Johnson is the 126 wristbands at $20 per band, $2,520. So what we'd have to allocate above and beyond the $10,000 we've already received is $32,520. And I imagine I have to work with Nikki and Valerie and Casey on how we actually get the invoices, how we figure out how we're going to pay. It's usually it's in contracts that's been signed, and there you go. Okay, so we need to discuss where we're going to bring this money from. Since these folks did come across state lines, you can use your sales tax dollars to pay for these funds because it is tourism, if you so desire to do that. If you don't, then you've got contingency money you could expend it out of. Outside of that, Nikki, Casey, I don't know of any other funds that can be expended for this.
Yeah. I'd rather use it out of sales tax, Judge, and contingency. I think that contingencies are taxpayers' money, and I'd rather see it come out of sales tax than that.
I'm glad
rather not pay a period, but we're in a situation where we need to take care of this going ahead too.
And just to give you a heads up, you know, we don't want to pass blame on these promoters because back in September 14, 23, Dirk Webb submitted paperwork.
They did their part.
They did their part. It's Chris Neal back in May through September last year. He had conversations with us. So, well, I'll make a motion to see if we get a second. I'll make a motion that we pay $32,520 out of sales tax funds to bring these promoters current for the expo. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Jeff. Any further questions or comments? Issues? All in favor said motion. That's 5 for, 0 against. Now, we talked the other day, we'll deal with this as we come to them, the Corky Barter and the Joe Beaver. That's yet to come. We'll see what kind of paperwork we did get turned in on them at the end of last year and what money we're going to be able to get back to help us on those two. All right. So Item number 2, discuss take action, update credit card policy. I believe that's you, Nikki.
Yes, I sent an email and then I gave everybody a copy this morning. It's more or less just to update our credit card policy. The last time we looked at it was a couple of years ago, and things have changed where hotels do not want to accept checks anymore, and we didn't really have that covered, so it's just an update to our current policy with the times of the day.
Do I have a motion to accept and approve the credit card use as presented?
So moved.
I have a motion by Tammy. Do I have a second? I have a second by Wade. Any further questions or comments? All in favor of said motion? That's 5 for, 0 against. I'll give this one you handed out this morning for Michelle.
I gave her a copy.
You got one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. Item number 3, pay county bills.
We have $94,735.76. And I believe Valerie sent those all out to you.
She sent out the pages this morning to be paid. About 12 pages of it. All right. Do I have a motion to pay our county bills?
I'll make that motion.
Have a motion by Wade. Do I have a second? Have a second by Richard. Any further questions or comments pertaining to county bills? All in favor of said motion? That's 5 for, 0 against. All right.